Now, with these fuel prices going up and up, more and more people are going to own motorcycles, and more people are going to be pillion passengers on those motorcycles. Whether you're a pillion as a relative or a friend, or you're a pillion as a paying passenger, everybody needs to be safe, the rider and the person seated at the back. So welcome to this conversation. Let's talk about pillion safety and what you need to be able to be safe when riding at the back of the motorcycle. My name is Wamoyo Karaoke, and this is Throttle Wear, where safety is fashionable. For a very long time now, I've been advocating for road safety in the motorcycle sector, and more so the rider's safety and the pillion safety. So we have two categories of pillions. We have the pillions who ride on private motorcycles, and then we have the pillions who ride on public or commercial motorcycles. That's a border. In the private motorcycle sector, we really don't have a challenge of pillions not wearing protective wear. In fact, they do wear almost everything, from the helmet, the jacket, the gloves, the knee guards. On the commercial side of the motorcycle sector, that is where we have the biggest challenge. And it is because most of the times you will find that these trips on the motorcycle are unplanned. So you left your house, you didn't know you're going to use the motorcycle, but maybe the traffic or the time has pushed you to use that to be able to get to where you're going faster than when using a matatu. So I would like to highlight these two important things. The first one being that your safety is your responsibility. You are the number one who should take responsibility of your safety, not the rider who is going to give you a ride. Whether the law states he should provide a helmet or not, you should be responsible for your safety first. The second one I would like to state is that the injuries that a rider is exposed to in case of an accident, you as a pillion passenger, you're also exposed to almost all of them in equal measure. You can never ever tell how the accident is going to happen and how the impact is going to be and what injuries you're going to get. So it's better to be protected at all times. Now let's look at why majority of the pillion passengers or the pillions do not wear safety wear. Is because the helmet is deemed to be the responsibility of the rider to provide it to the passenger. Helmets that are shared, dirty, worn out, sometimes offers zero protection. And so you'll find the pillion passenger will not be willing to wear such a helmet. Besides the one that is provided by the motorcycle rider being either dirty or worn out, there is also the challenge of sizes. They're not able to have a helmet for each and every of their passengers. One, because they don't even know who they will be carrying in the next trip and what will be their head size. So the best way is for you to get your own helmet. The other challenge contributing to pillions in the commercial sector not wearing the helmet is because when they think of buying a helmet, they think about carrying that as luggage and how cumbersome and inconveniencing it can get moving around with it. I'm happy to say today that since I started the advocacy on motorcycle road safety, including pillions and riders, I have seen a good amount of uptake on pillions buying their own helmets. Some are actually buying more than a helmet, though the helmet is your bare minimum safety gear that you should have, because head injuries are the most reason why we lose people on motorcycle accidents. But I've seen pillions who buy helmets, they buy knee guards, they buy jackets. But remember, start with a helmet and then move on to the rest. If you're watching this video and you're a pillion and you have been thinking about it, debating whether to buy a helmet or not, now you know you should buy yourself one. Do not rely on the one that is provided by the motorcycle rider. I do sell helmets that are good for pillion passengers. since you're riding as a passenger, you probably do not need extras such as dual visor. You don't need extras such as anti-fogging. So you need a helmet that is safe enough, certified for safety, and is good enough for your rides. We have them, and we go ahead also to do malipo ya pole pole. So you can actually have a plan to pay for your helmet. In addition, we have these bags that are helmet carrying bags, because this has been the biggest or the most asked question about how do I walk around with my helmet when I am off the bike and I need to do errands around the town or wherever. Maybe I'm even just going to the office, but I don't have a good storage for the helmet. So we have these helmet bags that fit your helmet very well. As soon as you're off the bike, you will just need to carry your helmet like a rucksack on your back, very nicely, perfect like that. It fits very well. And the good thing with this bag is that when you're going home or wherever you're going, when your helmet is on your head, the bag serves to carry your light shopping back home. However, if it's one of those days where you don't really need to do shopping and carry this bag, it folds this small. And for the men, it has this loop here, which you can just put it on your belt here. And for the ladies, it folds so small that it fits in your handbag and you're able to carry it when your helmet is on your head. Now tell me, is there a reason why you can't get your own helmet? And with these fuel prices, most of us are moving to from taking the buses or the matatus to taking the border borders. Karibuni, make a plan to pay for your helmet. I do give 30 days, but I also negotiate and work a plan according to the customer's needs. So pay us a visit at Discount Arcade next to Greenhouse Mall on Gong Road, shop 28C upstairs. See you and be safe on the road.